Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday morning and I'm working from home today. The tiredness and complete fuzziness that I had in my brain is apparently a cold, and I can't help but feeling a little bit happy about it. I'm not happy that I have a cold, but I'm happy that it is a cold and nothing worse. But that also means that I need to kind of handle the cold and take care of it. And I've been so tired, and so I've stayed home today. You can actually hear it a little bit. I don't know if you do, but I hear it a little bit that I'm all stuffed. It's not the pollen, it is, I've been having like small fever spikes, which I do get when I get a cold. So that is how it is. So I'm working from home today. And also, I'm sorry not ending yesterday's vlog. We ended the day in the sofa knitting, and I'm gonna show you something later on today because I finished the shawl. Finally finished the shawl. So that is done. I did block it, but I think it needs a little bit of a harder block. The kind of pattern part, the last maze part that you haven't seen yet, it didn't block out, but I don't have any proper blocking needles, so I think I'm going to see if I can get my sister to borrow her needles. However, I do need somewhere to block it, which I know people use like yoga mats and stuff, that like puzzle piece yoga mats or play mats for children, to block them on. So I'm thinking about getting some of those, but then I have to find a store for that. But yeah, anyhow, it turned out awesome. It's a little bit itchy, but we'll see. The reason for not having it right now is because it's 18 degrees outside and this is much lighter, so it doesn't have the same warmth. Anyhow, I'm sitting drinking coffee, trying to work, trying to be not so stuffy. I actually got a lot of work done yesterday after I got home from work, so I'm hoping to put in as many hours. Also, I'm heading out either for lunch or after lunch because I need to walk. I didn't put in that many steps yesterday, and cold or no cold, I need to do my exercise, I need to move, and it is important. I don't care if it hurts and I'm tired and everything. I had a resting day yesterday, so today I'm gonna up and run. And also yesterday we actually sat and listened to the questioning of session. We're very interested in it, in the whole what is going on in the States right now. I never been very politically involved. I do have very strong political views, but I haven't really been involved or listening to much of it. But I'm very, very interested in the whole both is Russia affecting the kind of elections, mostly because I want to know if it would happen here in Sweden, if they would try to affect us here in Sweden, but also kind of how they handle things, how their political machine works, stuff like that. So me and Christopher spent the evening actually watching a session. We put the live stream up on our Apple TV and watch it there. So yeah, it was interesting. I don't really discuss politics very, very openly here, but if you are interested in discussing politics with me, send me a PM and we can chat. But yeah, I'm starting to get more, as I'm getting healthier, I'm getting more interested in the world around me, and I think that is fun. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and work, but good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. So I thought I put my little nice and cozy new scarf on me. As I said before, this part didn't really block out as much, so you don't, if I hold it up like this, you don't really see it. The contrast color isn't that contrasty. That's also one thing. The gray that I chose, this is something I have to learn because this is something I haven't done before. And this is something, whenever you do something that you've never done before and it doesn't turn out the way you envisioned it, don't give up, because you're not supposed to know things before. You're not supposed to, if you haven't done something, you have to learn how to do it. So this part, I have this, I don't know if I can keep it up like that, maybe. It's a mace part, and it's kind of small diamond shapes that is kind of nestled into each other. It's really a beautiful pattern, and this is beautiful. One thing, it should be harder blocked, that mace part, so you can separate a little bit so you can see the pattern better, but also I should have had a higher contrast. When I put my ball of yarn next to the other one, the contrast actually seems to be there, seems to have pretty high contrast. I would like to put it next to the ball of yarn right now. However, let's see. No, it's not there. Yeah, I don't even know where the little ball of yarn has gone. Ooh, wait. No, sorry. I can't find the ball of yarn right now, so I'm gonna show you later if I can find it. But I only have like this much, this little teeny tiny bit left. I was hoping to be able to edge this. The pattern says to edge it in the main color, so it's supposed to have this color in it. However, I tried it, I got halfway through and like looked at the yarn, and this might not be enough. So what I did a little knot, one that is very easy to remove, in the fabric where I was about the middle of the shawl. And then I just took this little, the edging up bit by bit. And when I realized that the middle, when the end I had left was as long as the end I have taken up with the little knot in, to be able to see that. Hope I explained this. I saw that I wasn't even halfway, hadn't picked up half of what I've already stitched. So I would have needed substantially more yarn to edge it, to do the finish. And it's just one row, it's just one edging row. Might supposed to have knit one more row or 2 rows of the grey just to get a little bit difference, because if I had kept it with the other one, I think this diamond part would have stand out more, but I kind of like it anyhow. But yeah, I probably should have had a higher contrast between the yarns. Also, I was aware of that when I chose this yarn. It's not, probably should have had less variegated yarn for the main part. The main part is really beautiful. It has these like lines of like circles, so it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. And the yarn kind of hides a little bit of it, but at the same time I think it's a beautiful shawl, and the yarn works with it. And I didn't want to have like a solid collar for the whole one. That is one of the things I kind of like, these motley yarns. So this is beautiful. So this is how you how I put it on. And I have my, I didn't realize it until exactly now when I'm talking about it. This is kind of funny. It's very warm. It's like 20 degrees outside right now. So I decided to do something that I usually don't do, and that is I put on a t-shirt. I don't really wear t-shirts because I don't like my arms. but it is so warm in here that I just needed to get a little bit cooler. So I have this t-shirt, which is, I think, one of the last on my funny prints, and it is a Star Wars coffee t-shirt which says may the froth be with you. And the reason why I laughed about it is because it's kind of a pun of Starbucks, and me and Christy, who so finally gave me this yarn, have her husband used to work at Starbucks. So we have worked like corporate Starbucks, not in a coffee shop. But anyhow, it's kind of fun that I actually took that t-shirt on. I didn't mean to. But anyhow, it's midday. I just took some more painkillers. I'm just getting sicker, and this really sucks because tomorrow there is the summer party, and I have missed every party for Imagine. I have been on one party for Imagine since I started working there, and I've been working there for 4 years yesterday. So really hoping that I will have the energy to go to the party tomorrow, but I don't know. And then I have a dinner on Friday that I really want to go to. It's the worst timing of this freaking cold, but it's a cold, and I have like pain in my ears, and my nose is all dry, and yeah, life. But it's okay, it's life. So I've been sitting here working, kind of just having music in the background. I have little baby Leia up and keeping me company. And she's like, don't film me. Not again. And Gizmo is lying in the bathroom on top of a towel, because that is how he rolls. Yesterday, as I worked the afternoon at home, he was lying down here on my bag, because apparently he likes all the buckles and stuff. Anyhow, my battery is shouting at me, and it's getting a long bit, so here's the shawl. Even though I've been feeling ill, I got a pretty productive day. I have a half finish. I finished one of the socks. So this is it's a sock for one of my sort of nephews. We'll see who gets it. But this is the sock. It is done in some opal yarn. Actually, I kind of like this colorway. The only thing is that it is pretty itchy, so I decided to stitch them up to my nephew. So this is the first sock. I don't have a sock blocker that's big enough. However, there is coming in, because I'm having a lot of fun knitting socks, and I will probably continue knitting socks. And therefore, because Christopher gets a little bit annoyed when I try the sock on his foot all the time, so I thought this is perfectly knitted for to fit basically his foot. So hopefully it's not too big to the boys. So I have knitted it. It's like a size 41. They're still young. They still grow. They're supposed to have size 41. So hopefully this will be. But I'm having sock blockers coming in so that I can kind of show off the other socks that I will be doing. And then to finish the day off, I haven't been coloring or crafting in like a week or something like that. So I did a couple of things. I finished a card, which you are going to see like a sneak peek of. The video is going up here hopefully this weekend, hopefully. should be finished. So this is the card, and that's the sneak peek. So it was a lot of fun to do. So the coloring I did last week, and then I put the card together this week to get that card done. And then I wanted to do some watercoloring with my Gansai Tambi watercolors. So I got these finally. So these are my Gansai Tambi watercolors. There are 36 of them, and they're very pigmented and they're very fun. They're kind of creamy to work with, so I don't know if they're, I would say probably it's kind of a mixture between watercolors and what's that called? Now it's dropped off my head. I actually have a tube of it here, so it's called gouache. So it's kind of a mixture between them, it feels like, but I haven't done that much watercoloring. There's much more pigment in these than there is in my Newtons, but they are also kind of not the professional ones because I didn't want to put in that much money. So these are going to be my kind of learning how to color kind of colors. So here is what I've been coloring. I'm not completely sure that I'm finished with it though. I don't know, we'll see. So this is my kind of the whole tester. Where did I put the up there? Okay, so here's my tester, and what I've done, because I've taken this, which is my little flower pot. It's just like you just wash it out when you're done, and then you drop a couple of drops of water in it. I learned this through a kind of watercolor class on Skillshare, I think. You drop a couple of waters in there, then you dip your brush. You have to put a little bit of water in these because they're dry, and then you put a little drop of water in that, and they will kind of dissolve a little. Then you drop your brush, and then you dop it in your water, and then you color it. And then if it's not strong enough, you go back, take a little bit more color from your color, put it in your water, and then you color the next, and then the next. So that is how I have done here. And basically I started off with a layer, I think, of that, and then I made it a little bit deeper with that, and then I actually added a little bit of this grayish brown to get a little bit of a deeper shadow. I did the same with the grays here for the shadows and for the little banner. The banner I did myself. I used the stamp. All this is my favorite thing, stamps. And then I did the banner myself. And then I did some with the green and like that. So these were just offcuts from watercolor cardstock. So for me, it's kind of a good way to use it up without feeling that I'm throwing away a whole sheet of watercolor cardstock, and still can use something to kind of get. And they do recommend it when you do watercolor. You should have a sheet, preferably of the same paper that you do your swatching on, but you can continue swatching on the same paper over and over again until you have filled it with color. But then you know about how your colors will look. But I used 4 different colors in this. I used a terracotta, grayish brown, and 2 different greens. Yeah, 2 different greens, because I used one green which was a little bit more of a muted green, and then I added a little bit more of a stronger kind of greenish green into that to kind of blend them, and I did that in the same pot, so I didn't separate them. So yeah, that has been my evening. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun coloring. I've been wanting to do it, and I'm like, yeah, but I have to finish this, I have to finish that, or I'm not in the mood. So I cleaned off the table, and then I did some coloring after I had worked my day. So yeah, it was great. Hopefully I will feel better tomorrow, because I've been coughing like don't know what. As soon as I start moving around, I start coughing. We did go to Mall Scandinavia because Christopher wanted to check a glass. He has like this more fancier like glasses for beer and wine, I think, and he wanted to see if he could find a cognac glass, and they had two different ones, and he wanted to look at them to see the difference between them. And they were like 25% off of all those glasses. That was why he wanted to go there. However, they didn't have the one one of them in, so he wanted to look at them both before he take a decision. So yeah, we then ended up having sushi for dinner because I haven't had sushi for like 1.5 weeks. And then we went home, and this is what I've been doing since I got home, just coloring and making the card. I want to do more of this. I've been sitting and knitting a lot and watching knitting videos because I am so tired, but at the same time I really need to get going and have a lot of fun, and I can't do that. I can't just knit. Even though knitting is pretty fun, I can't just knit. I have to do other things too. But yeah, I'm about to head to bed. Even though it's pretty early, I'm about to head to bed. I haven't slept that good the last couple of nights, so hopefully I will wake up and feel good tomorrow, because tomorrow it is the summer party for my work. But yeah, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite. Bye!